Welcome, 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 celestial beings. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Today is going to be a general reading for the collective, so not all messages is going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest. There's some great things in the description box for you guys, and if you want to support the channel, please like, share, comment. We love the interaction, and or subscribe if you haven't done so already. I've done all the things off camera, so when I turn the camera on, just know I'm ready to get down to business. So, in the energies of today, for my collective, for some, I'm picking on the feelings of disappointment or disheartening or some kind of heartache, loss, suffering from that. I feel like in this energy, it's an emotional time for whoever is going through this. Some of you guys have been feeling left out, whether this is left out in society, at home, with our partners, in the workplace, not feeling 100% in our own businesses, in those type of agreements and contracts, can't secure them, things like that, right? For some of us, we're pulling away, we're pulling back, and we're trying to figure this out, trying to regain balance, trying to look at everything. The bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups, trying to figure out what is not serving us. What do I need to separate myself from so I can get out of this feeling of being boxed in, being trapped, being stuck in my own head. My mental is messing with me. My mental is making me think of things that I normally wouldn't think of. Putting the ending to, again, what doesn't serve you, and trying to, again, find the balance to move forward, because there's things that you do want to accomplish, and you do want to try to get into so you can see how far you can actually get, but you got to take care of this first. Some of you guys are setting up boundaries and or losing people behind the boundaries that you have set, and that's kind of saddening or disheartening, right? A type of loss per se. Some of you guys, it is what it is with you, right? And you're going to defend your stance how the best way that you need to for yourself. Okay. Some of you are have been constant givers, and you're not receiving the reciprocation, and so there's emotions surrounding all of that. Again, at the end of the day, the bottom line in the question of discussion is, what do I need to do to better myself, to put myself in better predicaments moving forward, aligning myself with what best aligns with me, with what I want, what I'm seeking, how I'm trying to get there. And unfortunately, losses will occur, and losses are inevitable. And this is all in the journey of finding out what serves you and what doesn't. And unfortunately, for the things that doesn't, but fortunately for you, those things are going to be cut. Those things are going to be left behind. Those things will no longer be a part of where you're trying to go in the future. All right, so let's get some confirmations and some clarifications down here. This loss. A lot of where some of the collective is because either we've been at a standstill and things just doesn't feel like it's progressing for you, or we're being observers of everything that's going on, trying to take it all in so we can come up with our game plan. So that's definitely an energy that's out here. There has been offers and there will be offers. Some of them you will align with and some of them you want. Again, this is going to be what best serves you, right? What, and just like in this, the visible that goes with this, he's playing chess. So it's like you're trying to make sure that you make the best moves for you, for your circumstances, and going forward, okay? I feel like some of the decisions that we've made leading up to now hasn't been too great of decisions, not because you're just doing all the wrong things, but because the result of deciding to move with this thing, this person, this job, this business, blah, 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 the other parties associated with this just hasn't come through the way that they needed to come through. Okay. So I just want to put that out there again, seeking clarity, being alone, a very emotional time for a lot of us. So we have to figure these things out, and we're only getting this clarity with a clear mind, so doing what we need to do to clear our mind, to get us away from these feelings of being trapped in isolations, not having any options, right? Okay. Trying to break free from oppressions, whatever is oppressing you. Because you work so hard. You done put in so much work. This is work that's been done over time. You don't mind giving the dedication. You don't mind giving it your all. You don't mind doing what it takes for you, right? But when you start including others in what you got going on, it doesn't always come together like planned, right? It doesn't always end. The result is not always there when you include others, to whereas that result would have resulted had you did it alone, right? So this is just trying to bring others into our spaces where they do not belong. Oh, okay. So, all right. Having to make, having decisions to make, having more than one choice, having more than one option, making these hard decisions, coming with these hard answers, because something or somebody is going to be hurt by your choice. There's the options. Seven of Cups. No matter what you choose outside of yourself, somebody's going to be hurt by your decision, even if it's the best for you. Somebody's not going to feel included. Somebody's going to feel left out, and somebody's going to get hurt emotionally. So it's like, how are you going to deal with this situation when this situation happens? Or are you trying to avoid this situation altogether, and that's why we're having these problems? Is it the thought of the loss or the disappointment, the sadness that is coming with this, with the decision, right? All of this, these are the questions. These are the things we have to tackle. These are the things you're tackling. This is what you're facing. Not easy decisions, but you gain all the clarity, and you actually do have all the answers because you went within. You went within. You know what you must do. And it's hard. It's hard. I said it once. I'll say it a million times. I'll say it as many times as this message needs to get across. Everybody is not meant to go with you on your journey. Sometimes our journeys are meant for us to walk alone. I feel like in this moment, this is a journey that you must do alone. You're not going to get the results that you are seeking, including other people who doesn't have the same will, passion, fire, determination as you do for your thing. It's just what it is. This is about your creativity. This is about your passion. This is about these wands. This is about how you envision what you want for your life, for this project, for this business, for this job, for this relationship, for this partnership, for this friendship. It's the fire and the passion you're putting behind it, and it's just not being reciprocated. We got the Six of Pentacles. You're giving, and it's not being reciprocated. You're pushing, motivating, giving people tools, resources, help, wisdom, knowledge, blah, 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 and they're not doing nothing with it. And it's exhausting. And this is how we get into our heads. And this is you moving away from it because it's not doing the thing that it's supposed to do. It's not turning out the way that you want it to turn out, and it's not giving the results that you wanted to give. So we have that Six of Swords. So we have to move away from it. When it comes to being in your head about it and having to make these hard decisions, don't be. Tap into the strength that's inside of you, that you have to do this for you. Other than that, you're going to get stuck in your mind about what's going on. You're going to get into bouts of depression. You're going to have these moments where you're feeling like you can't breathe and your chest is tightening and you're in these bouts of anxiety. All this stuff is going to take physical manifestation on you, and it's going to hurt you. And guess what the other person who ain't doing it right is doing? Nothing. Living a best life and not suffering not one physical attribute, that you are taking on all this stress, taking on all this mess that needs to be eliminated, but you're the only person that can do it. This is you when you stand firm and strong with your decisions, right? These are your boundaries, and these are you making sure that you are protected and you're okay. It has, those boundaries have to be set in place, and you have to stand on business. This is down here twice. They said what they said. Create the boundary, stand on business, and mean it. Okay? That boost of energy. That's the message. That's the word. Create your boundaries. Stand on business. I feel like, because I had that gust of energy, I feel like you're creating the boundaries, but you're not standing on business. And you really need to stand on that business. Somebody is tugging. This, okay, because I said it's an emotional time. Somebody is tugging at your emotions. Somebody knows where to hit you emotionally so you can sway from your decision, so you can sway from your boundary. Stop it. Stop it. Stand firm and stand on business, because this is only going to benefit you and what you're trying to accomplish in your life and the things that you have in place for you. Your future, your now, your presence, your everything. If you do not stand on business and do what you need to do, this thing, this whatever this is that got you emotionally caught up, is going to keep, because I know you're feeling it, affecting you physically. Keep attacking your body. Keep attacking your spirit. Keep attacking your soul to where you're not going to want to do nothing at all. Now I'm in mommy mode. And I don't care how old you are. I'm in mommy mode. I mean this, because this is for your own good. Something has got to come to an end with this, so you can move on, so you can continue to have your vitality, your life, your joy, your happiness, your soul fulfilled. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Because it's not going to end well if it doesn't. Because it's not going to end well if it doesn't. Here's the depression. Here's the stress. Here's the anxiety. Here's everything that you fear manifesting into your life, but having physical harm on you. My intentions in these messages and these readings is all good. I have no malicious feeling, bone, none of that in me. If Spirit says somebody needs this message, somebody needs to really listen. Somebody needs to jump into action. Somebody needs to do something about whatever is going on. That's why Spirit is giving it to me, to give it to you. I'm just a messenger. And you may have heard this message from a couple or many messengers. But this messenger right now in this moment wants you to actually get it. I want that light bulb to go off. I want you to nod in agreement, and I want you to stand on business, because it is your health, your life, your worth is in jeopardy. Woo. Let's see. Your joy, your happiness, all of that is in jeopardy. You being able to celebrate these beautiful, wonderful moments with others is in jeopardy. This scared, fearful, depressed, all the other dark things, that's not you. That's not you. And you should not live in that. This is more like you. This is where you usually are. This is the energy that's usually surround you. You got to stay in that and not let this person, place, or thing pull you into this darkness, because that's exactly what they doing. And let others give into you. Let others pour into you like you pour into others. Okay? Don't let your generosity and your kind heart and spirit be bogged down and smugged by somebody else's darkness. Don't let them take that from you. Because there is a world in your world where reciprocation is seen, felt, and delivered on a regular basis. That's your life. That's what you're usually around. Okay? Not with the person that take. Not with the thing that take. Not with the job that take. Not with the business that take. There has to be something that you're gaining from it as well, for this thing to be working for you. Okay? So boss up, because you the boss. All right? All right? We know you the boss. We know you run the things. We know you do the damn things. We know you are level upper. You don't have no problem doing all that. That's where your passion, that's where your strength, that's where all that lays. This is you. This is you. The boss. You. In anything pertaining to your life. You the boss. You got to make sure that things are aligning up with your bossdom. I just be making up words. Yes, things may be slowly progressing for you, but once you stand on business, the energy and everything will pick up. But it has to slow down for you to sort this out and work your way through it and get back to you. Get back to celebrating you and celebrating with the people who celebrate you, who actually mean well by you. It's all coming together. It's all coming to you. That's the reason why you know what to act on. This is the reason why it's affecting you the way that it's affecting you, because you know you got to do something about it. And you've been given the answers, you've been given the insight, and you've been given the ability to have the tools and resources to do something about it. What you gonna do, Craig? Because you know I had to throw that in there. I had to throw that in there. Let's get these final messages, and I'm going to let y'all get back to, handling business. Yes. It's been a challenging time. This is why we was feeling what we was feeling in the beginning, okay? Stuck, sad, lost, confused, angry, hurt, all of those things because of these challenging times. But the times are challenging it because there's something you need to clear up. There's something you need to handle, okay? Once that is handled, like this Knight of Pentacles that's out here that's slowly making things move along. The crank is just slowly cranking. You're going to have some Eight of Wands. Stuff's just going to start coming in fast. And you're going to have to do stuff quickly and stuff. But right now, you in that Knight of Pentacles energy. You got to work through these challenges and you got to get to the other side of it. You got to stand on business so stuff can flow the way that it's supposed to flow. It's not going to flow into you while things are kind of shitty, okay? Release all that is not for you, about you, good for you. The energy ain't right. You got to let it go so you can get back to you. so you can get back to you, so you can get back to business. Release. They said release it. Release them energies. That ain't nothing but energy. And it's not yours. That is not your energy. Let it go. What else? Before I get up out of here. Restore your balance. When you release all these energies that are not yours, your balance will be restored and you will be back to yourself. That's all. That is all. Right now, you dealing with a lot of deception and envy and all these other negative energies that do not belong to you, that is not serving you, and it's not meaning you any good. Again, we already talked about your hard work, your dedication, and all your efforts and everything that you done put into where you are so far. Don't let whatever this is steer you away from having this type of energy, because it's that kind of energy that's going to keep the things moving. And guess what? At the bottom of the day, you're going to be okay. Ain't nothing but victory and success. You just got to get through this. You know what? I'm not worried about y'all. I know y'all got this. Y'all just got to move on. Y'all got to do it. Y'all just got to do the damn thing. Just do it. I'm not worried about y'all. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. And until next time.